seekers in the night, hopes and fears written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Vicky. Oh, I'm so sorry about all that's going on. If anything, I'm moving up there with you. So, I'm on your side. You know, part of what... I'm not sure if people are going to be aware of what Vicky's talking about. If they're lucky enough to, like, not sit there and read the news too much. But, yeah... A lot of what's going on now is a lot of dealing with the anxieties just that life is throwing at us. So that's why this has become kind of an important part of my life. It's like one of those things where we take things for granted. You know, what is it? We only go to the doctor when we're not feeling well. We stop taking our antibiotics, 5 days before we should because we start feeling well. So this is one of those things where, even in the good times, we need to remember that we need to bank up for the other times, spiritually, emotionally, all those things like that. So some of us now are going to our bank accounts. Good morning, everybody. So, this is where we are building up our reserves for the day. Because there's things that are just there's headlines, there's people, there's things that are just going to want to knock us for a loop. But, it really is true. Today may be our last day. It's like, yes, reading headlines are important. Yes, supporting people is important, but also living our lives is important. So I'm really trying to help people, my friends, who it's really affecting, and so it's hard to sometimes we're the light that somebody needs to see shining. I'm just going to put it like that. It's like I feel, I see, all those things like that. But just in case I get hit by a bus, I want to do it. I want to get hit by a bus with a smile. And that's not easy, and I know, but sometimes helping somebody else helps to have that smile. That's what I'm saying. It's like not being a Pollyanna. Because I am a total cynic. I am an absolute cynic. I always expect the worst but hope for the best. If I loan somebody $20, I consider it personally a gift. And if they don't give it back, then that's fine. But if they do give it back, they have somebody they can come to the next time they need $20. So I am a cynic. So good morning, Jess. Good morning, Holly. Good morning, Maureen, Angela. Jess, I really wish I could make it to your event. Unfortunately, I have my event. But we are going to do an event together. We are going to. So, what are we doing here other than hearing me just try and be that bright ray of sunshine? So anyway, we're doing our morning meditation with our feet flat on the floor. Maybe our butt doing that kitty dance, getting comfortable. And then where's our shoulder meters? Our shoulders are relaxed. Are they up like this or are they down? And taking a breath. Listening to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. That is my light switch that says, okay, put all that other stuff aside for right now. Now it's time. Now it's just between me and the universe. And the only thing that I need to focus on is everything inside my hula hoop. Because that's the only thing I can control. And I'm going to use the tarot as my antenna outside of that hula hoop. And that's how we use meditation, as our antenna. We get that solid ground base, and then we put our antennas out to the universe so we don't get all, our radio waves don't get all interfered with Facebook and headlines and so let's see here. Can you tell I've been talking to some friends and watching things they've been going through? And that I've been going through. I mean, I will tell you flat out. It's like, yes, I'm saying these things because it's things that I need to remind myself of. But I have so many friends of so many different walks of life. And even in Canada, it's like, you know, there's wonderful people that I've come to love who are in Canada. And it's embarrassing. But we are all here together. I'm in my hula hoop, and I'm now going to put my antenna out to the universe by making these 3 stacks. Because each one of these is a different thread going out of my hula hoop. Each one of these is a different thread going out to the universe. Each one is like a different thought or idea, and if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path out to the universe, out of our hula hoops. Because this one's going to be one conversation, this is a different conversation. And so the whole thing is intuition and asking the universe, which path should I take today? And I think today I'm going to take the top stack here, which I like to think of as things that are right in front of us and we don't even see it. Things that are right on top. Oh, isn't it really good? So, yes, Vicky got the Unveiled Tarot, which is sitting right here somewhere. Here it is. I was talking about this before. It is very, very cool. But doing the kitty dance again. So I'm going to do our 3-in-1 as I put our little antennas out to the universe. Tune our radios in. And flip each card over one at a time like we are reading the pages of a book. So this is good. So here we are on a Friday. We have the 3 of Wands. So 3s are about growth, and Wands are fire, creativity, passion. Wands are about getting things done. Wands are good if we're trying to do a project and we want to get things done. So this is a good way to kind of start a weekend if there's things that we've been looking to do. We have guests coming over tonight. We have about 10 musicians showing up, and I'm going to play guitar all night long and sing and make noise and not have a care in the world except, you know, is somebody going to knock this lamp over? Is somebody going to like rip my couch when they sit on it? But who cares? I'm going to have fun tonight. So anyway, this is about planning. We have an idea of what we want to do. The next step is to follow through with those plans. You know, our ships have now sailed. So what is it that we've started? Maybe it's something we started and put aside. Is it a knitting project where we've knit something? It's like we've started working on the sleeves and then we put the knitting project aside. Because remember, minors are our day-to-day cards. And then we have the 2 of coins. So 2s are about finding a balance. As we can see, Pamela Goldman Smith has this wonderful person here with an extremely tall hat doing a dance here. So coins are about home, health, finances, all those things that keep us grounded. And it's interesting that she's showing this person doing this dance because It's about balancing. When I see this card about, we have these projects we want to do, but we have to balance things out. We have to balance our life out so that we don't get all the little roiling waters there. But it's the small steps that lead us to where we want to go. Holly's knitting a tarot bag. See, that's all. So Mina will be watching a movie or a TV show, and she's just this automatic pilot. She used to be a knitting teacher, so she's always knitting, and she'll just sit there, and it's very meditative. It's like meditating. But actually, it's not a but, it's like an and, because here we show it's like we have our projects, we're balancing things out, but we have things in our lives, even the small things that we do. Again, minors are our day-to-day cards. It's a welcome to a Friday. But these small things do add up. They're important. We don't need to make these big giant leaps. We don't need to have to buy that house to make our lives complete. We don't need a new car to make our lives complete. We have these small things. We start knitting. then Holly, we have to decide, do we want the expensive, wool that we get from, that we have brought in from England and hand dyed, do we need to spend all that money, or can we just use the wool that we have hidden underneath our bed that maybe our significant other doesn't even know about? And then we balance all those things out, and it's just those small little steps. It's like, I completed something. That combined with the other 10 little small steps, and we start to feel like we've completed something. So that's what the world is, and this is our major card. The majors are the destiny cards. And the major, the world is that confirmation that says we don't need to do huge, giant steps to get to the last card in the tarot. It's just about following through and then managing what we have. And then one morning we make up and say, oh, I've done all these little steps. Maureen saying, I always think of twos as synthesis. The thesis on one hand, antithesis on the other, finding synthesis. Yeah. So let's see what the advice card is. Why am I like, oh, this is going to be exciting. So let's see what's going to... And it's the 5 of Cups. This is everything I've talked about this morning. We all feel what's going on around us. We do. We're watching the headlines. We're watching people be insulting to other people. We're watching friends and people we know getting threatened. And, I'm not even saying, it's a political thing, one person on one side, one person on the other. We all feel. And so with the 5 of Cups, cups are our spirituality. Cups are our emotions. Cups are our feelings. 5s are always a challenge. And so here we are sometimes when everything starts weighing us down. And again, we've been reading the news too much. And it's like we see all these cups that are being spilt. And we spend so much time focusing on these cups here that we forget that we still have these cups here. And these are the ones that we get to share with people. These are the ones that we can say, hey, you know what? I have 2 of these. Maybe I can, you know what? Here's one. I don't need both of these. Because an Ace of Cups is still new beginnings. 2 of Cups is about coming together. So this is this is the antithesis of what I've been saying all day. Is it's the small things today. We're not going to do these big major changes. We're not going to do these big, but it's about this is something we know we can do. This is something we may have already started. 2 of Coins is, what do I have to give? You know, it's home health, finances, things like that. So health-wise, it's like, how many spoons are in my drawer? You know, I need to balance out, you know, how much can I spend? How much can I, and it doesn't, how much, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be money, but how much can I spend of myself, my time, my everything, whatever it is. And just take these small steps. And then it's hard to turn around after we've stared so hard at these 3 cups. But then we eventually will feel so much better if we then turn around, grab these cups, and then walk back over this bridge, and then move on from there. So, with that, I hope that everybody has that amazing day today. That's my goal. With the main goal, once again, is taking what cups we do have, not focusing on the ones that are spilt, and then taking the cups that we have, and then maybe building something with what we have left spiritually to give. Doing something that we can with what we spiritually have. So with that, I hope everybody has that amazing day. Holly, you are very welcome. Have an amazing weekend. So I'm still looking for Tarot Tuesday. I have some ideas, but I'm still looking for more ideas. And with that, I hope everybody does have that amazing weekend. And I will see everybody on Monday. Take care.